Take-Two and 2K's mob tactics need to stop. Let's talk about it. Hello, welcome to Axial GT. It's really nice to see your smiling faces. Okay, so I can't see your smiling faces. Or even that you're smiling. But I'm glad you joined me today. I got something really good cooked up today. As of late, I and other YouTube creators and the public in general have watched this story unfold of Take-Two, Gearbox, and 2K versus Supmatto, the YouTube creator and Borderlands fan of the highest order. For those of you who do not know, Supmatto allegedly leaked some information about Borderlands 3, and 2K and Take-Two and Gearbox are retaliating against him. Now, if Supmatto had actually hacked into their servers or their Twitch streams, there actually might be a crime here. But there's not. This is called investigative journalism. Now, I'm pretty sure, at least my memory might be a little hazy, but I remember a certain president getting a Hummer in the White House, and they didn't go after the reporter for leaking that information. Leaking information is not against the law. If you should happen to know something about a certain subject, it's not against the law to tell somebody else, unless you sign an NDA, which Supmatto did not. Now, there has been some gray area about joining his channel for $5. You can get more leaks or exclusive content, which that is actually kind of a gray area. And he is not the only one who does this. I can't tell you how many channels I see all over YouTube that state, if you join my Patreon channel, there are membership perks. You get exclusive content. Or I have exclusive content for my Patreon members. I see this all over YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a gray area, but I still fail to see anything wrong with this. There's some really good videos on this subject already. Upper Echelon Games, Legacy Killer HD, and The Quartering have all covered this. Oh, and I will link their videos in the description below. But I wanted to do something different. Herein lies the problem that I have with 2K Games, Take-Two, is the tactics they use. You don't send private investigators to somebody's house. The first order of business for them to do is just ask the guy to stop if they have a problem with what he's doing. They've done this before, and it worked out for them. Now, this is not the first instance of them using mob tactics to intimidate somebody to get him to stop. They did it with Grand Theft Auto modders.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
And that's bullshit. The way I look at it, they should have been working with Supmatto. He is literally their number one fan. He's been playing this game for years. But no, they want to destroy him. And it's another case of, David versus Goliath, except in this case, Goliath is going to win. You have a multi-billion-dollar company against a really small YouTuber. Now, I have already uninstalled every 2K, Take-Two, and Gearbox game that I have. I've already uninstalled them. I will never play them again. And I will never purchase one again either. And I know a lot of my friends feel the same way. When I told them what I had planned for the video, they voluntarily, I didn't ask them, but they voluntarily pledged their copies of their games to me. Now, before I get into that, what I'm doing with some of the games that I have, I would like to say there is really 2 points to this whole video. One, 2K, you could have just asked the guy to stop instead of throwing your weight around, since you're a multi-billion-dollar company, to crush the little guy. That's wrong. And using intimidation tactics is also wrong. Number two, I believe this is where Google and YouTube ought to step in. It would be a really good financial decision for them. And I'll tell you why. Google Stadia. It's supposed to be built in to be able to stream your videos with Google Stadia. Stream your gameplay. Since that is one of the selling points of Google Stadia, with this kind of stuff going on, that selling point is null and void. Who in their right mind is going to want to stream a game just to have a copyright strike thrown against them? So really all I'm asking Google and YouTube to do is actually take a real hard look at this and do things on a case-by-case basis. And some people might say this is kind of extreme, but this is not any more extreme than what Take-Two and 2K and Gearbox have done to Supmatto. So I hope you enjoy the clips. Roll them.
Welcome to Axial GT. Today, we'll do construction. I think my civilization disc is scratched. What do you think? Hey, welcome to Axial GT Goes to a Barbecue.
Here we have NBA 2K17, also by 2K. Now this is a shit game anyway because I keep putting out the same damn game every year, only with different rosters. So, let's go ahead and barbecue it. Here we'll go ahead and throw it in the barbecue, and we'll come back when it's done. Well, let's go ahead and see if it's done yet. Oh yeah, just the way I like it. Well done.
Hey, welcome to Axial GT Goes to the Gun Range. Today we'll be taking aim at the Da Vinci Code, made by 2K Games. Don't try this at home. Today we'll be using the Remington Model 870. Let's see what it's like, this versus the Da Vinci Code. Now we have our earplugs in and our eye protection on. Safety first. Well, there you have it. Shotgun 1, the Da Vinci Code 0. I don't think it's playable. Welcome to Axial Does Cooking. Today we'll be making my favorite dish. That's Borderlands 2 burrito. First, you go ahead and take and spray your pan so it doesn't stick. Then, we'll be taking our wrap and placing it into the pan and leave a little bit loose, that way we can wrap it up. Then, you take your Borderlands 2 game and you place it in here, just so. We'll take some 7-layer dip and put it on it. And we're going to add some graham crackers. I can't wait for this. This tastes so good. Some powdered sugar. And we'll add some bacon bits. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Can't forget the onion powder. And you can't forget the egg. And a little bit of marshmallows. You wrap it all up, just like so. Make sure it stays in the pan really good.
Next, we'll go ahead and preheat our oven. Go ahead and put it on broil 500 degrees. Once it heats up, we'll go ahead and cook it for 2 hours on broil on the upper rack. Our stove is heated up. It's time to cook it. Woo, that's warm. Well, it's been 2 hours. Let's check on our burrito. Woo! I think it's done. Mmm. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's done. Mmm. Can't wait to dig in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Your support is much appreciated. But until next time, I'm out of here. You all have a good one.